The oceans cover over 70% of the Earth. They contain a huge variety of life, from giant kelp to seaweed to algae so small they can't be seen without a microscope. In this vast underwater kingdom, size isn't everything. These organisms are called phytoplankton, from the Greek words for plant and wanderer. Phytoplankton roam the ocean and photosynthesize, using sunlight and CO2 to produce their energy, just as trees do. Phytoplankton's carbon dioxide sucking ability makes these organisms just as important as land plants in removing extra CO2 from the air. Phytoplankton are especially fantastic at removing unwanted carbon dioxide from the air, as they use the carbon dioxide they absorb to make sugars, which are converted into energy, allowing them to make even more phytoplankton. They can replicate themselves once a week, which means more phytoplankton and more carbon dioxide is absorbed. But why does this ability to absorb all this CO2 actually matter? You've probably heard of global warming, and know that the Earth is getting hotter. But why is this? In short, the gases in the air act as a greenhouse, keeping in some heat from the sun and allowing life to exist on Earth. However, human activities such as deforestation and then burning this wood has released more gases which let less heat escape. Removing all this extra carbon dioxide from the air will let this heat escape again and allow the Earth to cool. Phytoplankton absorb CO2 and prevent more warming. They are called carbon capturers, as they capture and store the carbon from our air.
They are also the food source for many marine ecosystems. Phytoplankton are eaten by krill, which feed whales, sharks and dolphins. They also serve as dinner for zooplankton, which are eaten by fish, and then birds, seals, penguins and us. And if that wasn't enough, they are also a superfood, reducing your risk of cancer and heart disease, boosting your mood and immune system, and detoxifying your body. Scientists also believe that they could be the future of space travel, supplying food and oxygen for astronauts. However, there is so much more about phytoplankton yet to be discovered. As the ocean continues to heat up and waters become more polluted, we are at risk of increased toxic blooms and a decrease in oxygen production by phytoplankton, threatening all the life that it supports. This is why it's so important to do all that we can to protect our ocean, and that research of these amazing plants continues. Who knows what other superpowers phytoplankton might contain?